There you go. Good game, man. You're out of there, buddy. Got vampired to death. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes they get on your neck, and then you wake up and you're like, oh no, I'm a ghost. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, aka J Villain, aka that Villain J. Oof, been a long night. It's been a long night with vampires, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing it. Abzan Vamps. I had an Abzan Vamps last season, and I was very happy with it. But with a few new additions, with a few new changes, with these new cards and sets, I think we can really get this up to a very lethal level here, guys. I love vampires, and we're very sad to see Vito go in the latest rotation. But there's plenty of things we can do to honor his legacy, including his daughter in this deck. It's been a long night with a vamp. So we're going to take a look at this Abzan, which of course, Abzan, if you're new to the game, green, white, and black is what is Abzan. So before we get to the shakedown breakdown, of course, I'm going to ask you to do something for me, which is tenderly press that like button. Please, you don't know how much pushing that like button helps me out, and it's so easy for you to do. And then, of course, gently press that subscribe button. And if you don't hit that one, the like and subscribe will come and get you. He will come and maul you with his werewolf claws. So you gotta watch out for that. You can join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for the live streaming goodness, where you too can spam the like and subscribe emote in the chat as they're doing right now. You can check us out on our Discord, where you can get all the latest decks, info, and help you need. And this deck and all the others are available on my AetherHub, which is, of course, down in the description below. Go ahead and hit those links for me. And additionally, while you're there, why don't you hit the button to check out a few new card sleeves for yourself, J Villain branded card sleeves. Those are available in the description below, too. 10% off. So now, what are we looking at here, guys? Paladin Class. Vampires can be knights. It's true, they can. Ixalan showed us that. I really like this one because it protects our creatures from early removal by adding expensive cost on their turn. It can start taxing their mana from their ramp and from their early removal. Instead of Rally the Ranks, which is cheaper than this, we could choose Vampire and Rally the Ranks, but we can just put Paladin and then put all creatures we control get +1/+1, and then for the end game we can do the double striking attack, which is very cool. So Paladin Class is going to go in first. Valentin, Dean of the Vein. We don't really need Lisette. We really want Valentin. He is an early 1/1 menace lifelinker, great first drop. He is legendary, so we only put two of him in there. And then, of course, if a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. When you do, you may pay 2 and create a pest token that gains you life, which is always useful. Deadly Dispute. A little bit of card draw and a little bit of removal. We don't have too much to play it on. But what I like to do is, if we know something's going to die, if we know something is going to go in the trash, it's going to be used as a blocker, we can declare a blocker, hit Deadly Dispute, get that treasure, and get those extra cards that we need. It can be used to sacrifice somebody in emergency, including that little pest that we got, just to gain that little bit of ramp and those extra cards. Flunk. I threw in Flunk here because I haven't played it yet. Everyone's been playing it. It's the cool, hip new card. You can put any removal you want here. It's just an interesting because it'll go right past indestructibility, because -X, -X, a negative or 0 toughness will cause something to die, even if it's indestructible. Malakir Cullblade, an arena card. I try to stay away from these, but he's just too cool, man. He's got 2 swords, and whenever a creature an opponent control dies, you put a 1/1 counter on him, which counters are going to become extremely important. So keep him in the clutch there. Nullpriest. I've played her a bunch, and she is great. Love her art too. 2/1 menace lifelink. We're going to be using a lot of sneaky menace in this game to really get our hits in. And then, of course, you can kick her for 6 to bring back something from your graveyard. So that's a little bit of late game graveyard recursion and life gain going in. You find a cursed idol. I don't know why more people don't play this one, guys. Choose one. Destroy target artifact. destroy target enchantment, or steal its eyes, create a treasure, and venture in the dungeon. We're not venturing in the dungeon very much, but we have the option for 3 important things. Make them lose a life, which could potentially kill them, gain 1 life, which will activate a lot of our gain life abilities, or scry 1. Why wouldn't you want to pay 2 for a treasure and a scry 1? Very useful. Clerical Lifespawn. He is the workhorse of this deck. A black-white 2/2. Whenever another cleric enters the battlefield, you gain +1. What clerics do we have? Well, of course, Nullpriest and Cleric. And Clerical Lifespawn is a cleric. We do have some more later, I believe. No, that's the only clerics that we actually have in this one. The other ones are warlocks. However, he does get the +1/1 counter. Every time you get life for the first turn, you get a 1/1 counter on him. Again, you're seeing a theme here with 1/1 counters. It's going to keep coming. Let me show you why. Infuse with Vitality, our surprise recursion. Probably one of the most interesting Golgari utility cards. We have Killian Edgeboy and Dina there having a good time. Until the end of the turn, creature gains Death Touch, and when it dies, return it to the battlefield tapped, and you gain 2 life. Wow, that's a lot of utility for 2 mana. Very, very interesting, and 2 instants. Sparring Regimen. Vampires need to learn how to fight too, right? 3 drop, 1 white, 2. When Sparring Regimen enters the battlefield, learn. Then take a look at our sideboard. My standard sideboard here: Academic Probation, Environmental Sciences, Containment Breach for that enchantment destruction, and 1 Intro to Annihilation for simpleness there. Getting rid of enchantments and artifacts is going to be ever more important, and Environmental Sciences will help you gain life and fix land. Very important in a triple color deck. Academic Probation will stop them from casting a card. It will also stop them from attacking with a serious creature. Very, very useful to slow the pace of the game down if they're really coming at you aggressively. So Sparring Regimen will also, when they attack, they put a 1/1 counter and they get untapped. It keeps coming, guys. I'll show you why. Marauding Blight-Priest. Whenever opponent gains life, you lose 1 life. Destruction and death, my friends. That is enough. Vito's daughter herself. So, after Vito's daughter, we have Nighthawk Scavenger. Only 2 of them because he does have a double black casting cost, but a flying, death touch, lifelink, rogue that gets 1 plus the number of cards in the graveyard for the power. Very, very, very useful here. Again, not going to be our workhorse because he does have that double black mana cost. He has to make sure he gets that out, that extra mana, black mana out. So we're going to leave him just at 2. Blooded Researcher, though. Green, black, 1. 2/2 menace. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on him. Again, 1/1 counter. Yeah. Again, menace and sneaking in. Really, really gaining life and pushing in aggressively here with Blood Researcher. Mortality Spear. 2 less if you cost... 2 less casting cost if you gained life this turn, which I'm sure we will with a variety of things that we have available to us. And it's destroy permanent, so that's an enchantment, non-land permanent. It's an enchantment, an artifact, a creature, anything. And then we have here our big ones. Tenured Inkcaster. When Tenured Inkcaster enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Whenever a creature with a 1/1 counter attacks, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Very, very interesting concept here. That's why so many people have 1/1 life. Combined with Marauding Blight-Priest, if we attack with multiple creatures that have 1/1 counters on them, they will lose like 5 life and will gain 5 life, and each one of those is 1 instance, so it'll double the amount of loss with a Marauding Blight-Priest on the board. We can kill them just through attacking. And if we want more 1/1 counters, well, we have the very new Westgate Regent. A vampire, flying, ward. They have to discard a card to target him. Whenever Westgate Regent deals combat damage to a player, put that many 1/1 counters on it. So if he does 5 damage to someone or 4 damage to someone, he gets 4 1/1 counters. He gets crazy powerful, crazy fast. Mana is a little tricky. 2 plains, 5 swamps, 3 forests. Then, of course, 3 Brightclimbs, Brightclimbs, I can't talk tonight, Darkbore Pathways, and 3 Branchloft Pathways. If you want to put more Brightclimbs in, you can. I feel like this is pretty much well fixed for there. If we look at it on the big board here, 2.6 average, solidly in mid-range. I think skewing that is probably Mortality Spear, which is usually going to generally be cheaper. Very heavy on the black, a little bit of white, and a decent amount of green. So green is the second most important. White is there, but it's not super, super important. However, our Clerical Lifespawn does need white, so it is important enough. 24 creatures, 24 vampires, 10 clerics is our second one, then we're all over the place. 10 instants, 2 sorceries, 4 enchantments, 2 classes, 20 lands total. It's going to be a little bit more than that, though. And I even flood with this one. So you're going to create a lot of treasure. You're going to create some treasure with this. If you want to put a little bit more land in it, you can. Even 61 lands is fine, too, if you want to do it that way. Look at it in the alternate view here. Looks like this. All right. We're really working at 2 and 3, and then Mortality Spear is really a 2 caster if we gain life, so it's kind of averaged out at 3 maybe, and then we have our big boys, our finishers with Tenured and Westgate Regent. But we're going to be doing a lot of work at 1, 2, and 3. We're really going to be going to town early on. Don't worry about the big boys so much. They're finishers, okay? We don't really need them to finish, but if we do get them out, they're really going to rip it up. So let's get into the game here and see what we can do. Because as you know, guys, the world is a vampire. All right, guys. I wanted to revisit Abzan Vamps for a long time. Because there's some Vamps that I didn't get to use. Ignited. This is a... Yeah, I'm going to keep it. Abzan Vamps is very powerful. It used to be very powerful, but I had an idea with this one that is using the cards that I haven't been able to use yet. And of course, I think, what's it called? Westgate Regent? I can't remember the name of it. I forgot it already. Okay, so do you guys have the mouse over ability now? Can you look with the extension what's going on with the cards or everything like that? Can you find the deck or anything? That's my curiosity. So please experiment with it, see if it works. If not, I'll try to tweak it. If it's not an easy fix. Okay, so, all right, you can. Abzan Vamps. We are running Abzan Vamps, good sir. Okay, let's do that. Right. The deck list says no deck found. Okay, so there's something else I have to do. Does it have the cards, though? Can you get the info on the cards when you touch it? Like, is there an ability to zoom in on cards or something like that, or get the stats of them? I'm not exactly sure what it does. Not the tab, okay. All right, I'll have to adjust it. Let's do that. Okay. I'll figure it out. I'm getting there. Okay, so you see the there is a tab though. Okay, all right. I've got it installed, but something is not all the way there yet. We'll get there. Look at this. Look at this big multicolor here. He's got everything but white out, which makes me believe this is a Tiamat. The Poncho Dog. Kind of like the Temple of the Dog. Thank you for following, Poncho Dog. Welcome to the Villains. Redeemer, I see you. Stormblood, Ulfveer, I see you. Mothman Wandering, Lord Drakewater. All of you lovely regulars. Let's do this. Create a treasure and venture in the dungeon. So I really like this one because the dungeon trigger is very cool. New Spicy Chick King from BK is awesome. If you found my channel, did you find my YouTube or just my Twitch channel? I think you probably found both, didn't you? Okay, excellent, man. Welcome. Welcome to the Villains. Uching Hawking Cupid. You Hacking Cupid. Oh my goodness, wreaking havoc, giving out subs left and right. Well, officially welcome to the villains. Okay, so we are going to trigger gain 1 life. That's what we want. Of course, because that will lose, gain, gain. And then, of course, and then he's out of there. He didn't want more of that. Okay, so just the appearance of the vampires is enough to put the fear of God into them. The fear of God. All right. Excelente. What do we got here? Hunter's Mark. Good card. Good card. I want to use it eventually. Okay. All right. Let's keep it going, folks. Let's keep it going. The Real Robins. That's good stuff right there. Lord Vegeta spamming none other than the lovely Snow. Lumasi, we are running Abzan Vamps tonight, my guy. We are running Abzan Vamps. Yes, we are. Oh, sure. I'll take some metal. Or goth. I don't care. Let's push. Oh, no. Hall of the Storm Giants is usually a one-way adventure to a garbage deck. So let's see what we have here. Oh, mono blue. Okay, so what else are we running? If we can get a green, we're going to be in business. Okay, we're not going to be in business. Alright, apparently this guy's not in business either. Alright, Wizard class. He has no maximum hand size, so he's trying to pull off an epic combo. Good game, he told me. He's going to draw 2 cards. So he's got everything he needs to pull off this epic combo. He good gamed me immediately. He good gamed me immediately. So let's see what he does. Let's see if he can pull off the combo. Portable hull. Okay. Yeah. What else has he got? He has nothing. Okay. Alright. Sure. Let's try this. Counterspell. Yeah, saw it coming. There you go. Mothman Wondering. Okay, Mordenkainen. Okay. He's got Mordenkainen out. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put out Sparring Regiment. We're going to do that. And then just attack, I guess. Yeah, so it's unclear what the goal was there. Okay. So that's 2 in a row, guys. That'll get us right up to Plat 3. Give us a little breathing room here. Diego Cheroba. Demon Core. Oh yeah, everyone loves Demon Core, man. Unfortunately, demons didn't get a lot of love in this last set, man. What is up, Diego Cheroba? Welcome to the villains. I hope you left a like on the video. Because if you don't, you know what happens if you don't like the video. The like and subscribe comes and gets you. Demon Core has remained an evergreen popular deck, man. I'm glad you liked it, man. People always want me to redo it, but man, for rotation, there's not that many demons they added in either Strixhaven or they didn't add that many Strixhaven demons, and they didn't add that many D&D demons. They did add some devils, which is kind of what we're dealing with, but okay, green, so this is deadly. We'll get back to Demon Core eventually. We'll get there. We will return to Demon Core. Demon Core will return, and you only demon twice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll have demons. Innistrad will have a pretty good demon situation. Pretty positive about that. Alright, let's learn. Let's do Academic Probes. Let's swing. Push, buff. Oh, he's already hitting the Goldspan. Valky. Alright. We got a lot of freaking mana in our hand. To nukes the jukes. Alright, let's put down that Swampo. Let's push it to the limit. Push it to the limit. Bam, 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 bam. Push it to the limit. Auto pay. Decline. Mortality Spear. There we go. Devils, where's the norm in that set? Yeah, demons are big boys. Demons generally are not cheap and not weak. There is devils kind of are smaller and weaker in the Magic the Gathering kind of universe. I might put a Rakdos demon and devil deck together. That might be fun too. I'll call it Hellgate. Hellgate. That's what I'll call it, guys. I'll call it Hellgate because I'm edgy. The Fallen. Ooh, okay. So I denied him the ability to cast Goldspan Dragon right now, is what I did. I don't want him hasting on me, and I don't want him flexing a lot of damage on me. He's locked out of Goldspan right now. Oh, Inferno, the Star Mounts will do it, though. It will not win the game, though, unfortunately, because what I have is so much more beautiful than Star Mounts. It's so much more beautiful. Oh, look at that. That's either going to kill you, and he's going to get through, so. Yes, accept your fate. Accept it. Yes. Scourge of the Skyclaves. Yeah, Scourge of the Skyclaves is okay. If you want to run something else, yeah, there you go. See, I locked him out with that Goldspan, man. I really locked him out with that Goldspan. Really, really locked him out. Green is your artifact destruction. Now, if you want enchantment destruction, you can go with Feed the Swarm, which I always Oh my goodness, wreaking havoc. Well, I have a really beaten up Lord of the Pit, because I used to keep it in my pocket when I was 13 because I was edgy, and I love the art on it. That giant demon monster. I love that card. Got a really, really beat up Lord of the Pit. So, if you have one, do you have one of those? You have a Lord of the Pit already? This is not a good hand. This is a little weak early on. As you can see, speed is kind of what we need to do. This is not great either, but I think I'm trying to think of what my favorite demon of all time is. Hell yeah, wreaking havoc, a man after my own fart. A man after my own fart, a man after my own heart. Senhor das Profundezes. Are you Portuguese? Ah, não falo português? Tudo bem. I used to live in Brazil. Not anymore, though. I lived in Sao Paulo. Yeah, remember Breeding Pit? That was a great one, too. Yeah, Breeding Pit was the banger. Yesaf Gruel, everybody. Yesaf Gruel is here. Yesaf Gruel, everybody. Welcome to the show. Oh, my intro music isn't playing. There it goes. Welcome, Yesaf Gruel. He deserves anybody. He's VIP 7 month subscriber and the cheer 10K. So that man is gilded. Okay, he's got a gold lotus. If anybody deserves an intro, it's that guy right there. Let's do this. I think he's got pocket removal that he doesn't want to hit. That's what my expectation is. When I say pocket, I mean instant. I mean he's got one in his hand. He's cuffing it in his hand. I believe I've stolen that from poker. When you have pocket aces, you have 2 aces in your hand. Yeah, Flunk, yeah. Figured he's got pocket removal. Instead of on the board. 1 ace on the board, 1 in your hand is, a pair. But if you have 2 of them, that's pocket. I don't know if I'm actually true. If that's actually true, or if I've made it up, or the people I play poker with were just lying to me. Maybe we have some professional poker players that can tell me whether or not I'm right. Discard 2 cards. That is awful. Let us do that. Actually, you know what? We'll get rid of Regent. I'd rather infuse with Vitality in case he hits more removal. Oof. Alright. Ooh, Cleric Lifespawn. Perfect. Let's see how much removal you do got, man. Yeah, pocket rockets. That's what I thought. Pocket means it's in your hand. You have a whole thing in your... you have all what you're looking for in your hand. That's what pocket aces is. Alright, yeah, he's got plenty of removal right now. Let me do this. Let's push in. Oof. Okay. Masters of Cruelties. What about Pithing Needle? That is some cruel artwork. If there's ever been some artwork that very clearly is evil, it's that dude's head with a target on the back of it, and just that person just gently holding that pithing needle, getting ready to do whatever it is you do with a pithing needle. Looks like it's gonna give a lobotomy. Oh man, I missed the card Lobotomy. Holy God. Lobotomy was such a good card. Lobotomy, man. Counter target spell. Remove, look through their hand. It was kind of like Test of Talents, but it worked for any card. Just remove everything that they had from all that card from the game. Oh, look at that. He's going to do that. This might be our rune. He doesn't have a lot of cards, but he has lots of removal, and we are a creature-heavy deck, so he's already successfully negated a lot of our creatures. And without our Infuse with Vitality, we're not in great shape. He's pushing towards a mascot exhibition. Yeah, he's going to push in with Faceless Haven. I would imagine so. We still have a lot of life here, so... Oh, my goodness. Why, man? They don't even sponsor me. They won't even respond to my emails, man. I wish they would. Oof, hand destruction and card is just a full destruction, yeah. Yeah, this is a bad one, guys. This is a bad one. Just full destruction. Yeah. Hand rippers and removal and sweepers. Classic black. There's mascot that he's doing, which adds a nice variety. So we'll see what we get here. I don't know why he wants him on the board, but if he wants him on the board, I don't want him on the board, so we'll do that. Like, Liquid Death is good, though, man. I'm not going to lie. I like the canned water. It keeps cold. I like the artwork. Ooh, Inscription of Rune. Yikes. Yeah. Heavy removal, guys. Heavy removal. Yeah, he's just negated so much of our stuff. Hey, Luisiones, what's up, man? Good night if you're leaving. Yeah, so that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough right there. Yeah, with that much mana, I couldn't deal with... I have some stuff to resurrect, but damn. With that much mana, I couldn't hold on against sweeper after sweeper. Vizen 320, what's up? We got a lot of people here tonight, man. At this rate, I'll gain partner in 17 more years. All right, let's keep Abzan Vamps coming, man. Having a good time with it. Having a good vampy time with it. That's the first loss. I think we've done 3 games in the win. I haven't tried the sparkling yet. I kind of want to try the sparkling. The card sleeves I'm using, how did I get them? They came in the, I mean, it's good water. It tastes good. I mean, but plain sparkling. I drink a lot of LaCroix when I want to drink a flavored water. I kind of gave up soda. Occasionally I'll drink tea, but I mostly, my thing is water. I love water. If you guys don't know that yet. Okay, let's do that. I'm sure Portable Hole is coming. Portable Hole is the go for. These sleeves I got from the Kaldheim Mastery Pass. You needed to buy the Kaldheim Mastery Pass, and you could get them. Unfortunately, they're not for sale. I don't think they're for sale normally. Yeah, canned water is a good idea. Canned water is a good idea. It is better for the environment. They are right about that. Okay, let's do her. Push him in. Gain. Drain. Okay. Priest Agent Lore. Okay, so... oh, yeah, we got the Brazilians in the chat hanging out. Okay. Respect. So let's do Sparring Regimen. Let's do Containment Breach. Let's do that. You gotta lose both of them if you want to stop me. Nope, you don't want to stop me. Alright. Alright. Boof. Back up again. This is the wrong deck to play life gain stuff against me, because I'm gaining and draining. If your goal is just to gain, yeah, early scoop. I mean, it happens. Let's keep it going. The freaking shuffler hates you at this. Control does not deal with man lands very well. Magnum Opus does have that option. So once they get established with treasure control, they're pretty much in control of the whole game. So unfortunately, that's how we're running it now. Mull, this doesn't have a lot of early plays. This is much better. I'm glad I did that. Cullblade, I think you're going to be the odd man out there. I think you're going to be the odd man out. Paladin Class, okay. Let us show our black. Alright. Platinum is shockingly sweaty. Platinum is shockingly sweaty for what it is right now. I haven't seen Platinum this sweaty in a while. So I don't know what to do with that. Pernicious drop. Precipitous drop. Okay. A little bit of removal there. Let's do that. Blood Researcher. Selfless Paladin. Each opponent loses 2 life and discards a card. Let's discard a mana, why not? He wants to get through that dungeon fast. Let's play a white. Let's flunk him. We don't need him doing nothing. Poof, there you go. He was trying to get in the dungeon real fast here, so we're going to slow that down. Triumphant Adventurer. Alright, Plat. Blood Researcher. Yeah, he's trying to get deep in the dungeon right now. I live in Historic, you have other issues. You have the issues you brought on yourself, Tanuki. Nobody's making you play Historic but you, man. I have very little sympathy. Very little sympathy, my guy, for your Historic shenanigans. Nobody to blame but yourself for that one, my guy. Nobody to blame but yourself. Your game, your copy of Arena comes with all the other stuff R does too. But you can't help but go without your precious mono red craziness. So yeah, Historic is madness, dude. It's pure unreasoned madness. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I know you love Historic. We all know you love Historic, my guy. Fate's Reversal. Gonna venture in the dungeon as well. Dawnbringer, very good, very good. Dawnbringer, fantastic. This guy may be running my dungeon deck. It is entirely possible. Attacks. We really don't need Malakir Cullblade because we don't have too much going on right now. He's going to venture in the dungeon. Can't attack next turn. Twisted Caverns. Choose blockers. Bluff. Alright, we'll do that. Bluff. Or do that. Okay. Of course it's a mana. Of course it's a mana. Why wouldn't it be a mana? Why wouldn't it be a mana, guys? Can you tell me why it wouldn't be a mana? 14 cards, 7 of them are mana. 50% mana. That makes perfect sense. That's accurate, right? That's fair. That's the flood, my guys. Oh my goodness. He's absolutely freaking eating me for lunch here. If I would have had any other 2 cards in the freaking game besides these last 2 mana, we would have been pooping roses on Easy Street. But unfortunately, that's what we're dealt. Doesn't matter anyways. Good game. Nothing but mana, so what can you do? What can you do? The guy had... Look how many cards this guy had to play. He had 4 mana, so he had a 3-card advantage on me. Oh yeah, it might as well be a coin flip in Historic. That's how it goes sometimes. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see if we can draw something here. And before you say, put card draw in it, Jay, I have card draw in it. I have lessons, too. I think Show of Confidence might go the way of the birds here. This is a terrible hand. This is an even worse hand. That is not a good hand, but it's going to be the one we're going with. Westgate Regent. No, actually, I'll keep you. Lord have mercy. This game does not want me to win. Green. I have card draw in it. I have Deadly Dispute and lesson cards. But I mean, no, I don't have any scry. I think that whatchamacallit has to go away, though. Yeah, I might throw some Village Rites in here for the memes, man. Alright, let's see what we got here. Environmental Sciences. Demir. Oh yeah, everybody knows. I mean, I haven't met a single person that hasn't seen that happen. I have not met a single person who says when I'm on a win streak, I get my ass kicked. That is guaranteed nowadays. If you are winning, you will go backwards. It will do everything in its power to push you back. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You just gotta. I know. I really need to start spacing out my wins. Yeah, if you go 3, you're gonna the shuffler is gonna hit you. It's gonna weigh you out. I really should. If I lose this one, I'm gonna go to play queue and concede. That's a good idea, Hugh. He's got necrotic fumes, which is a problem. We don't know if it does. It might. Let's see here. I don't know. He might have removal. He's got this necrotic fumes. He's got intro to annihilation. But I don't know what these cards are that he's not playing are. I don't know. Crippling Fear. And then he's going to either treasure or double neg me. He's going to have to discard 2 cards if he wants to double neg me, though. Which is a problem for him. You have to discard a card. I figured he was going to double neg me. He has to discard 2 cards. To stop Westgate Regent. He has 1. Discard another card. So he gave up his card advantage to just clear the board. And we have 2 warriors on there. Oof. Yeah, now we need our removal. Wrong blocker, my guy. Oh, another Mind Flayer right out the gate there. Look at that. And a mana for me, naturally. Look at that. Mind Flared back and forth, and then I'd go right into a mana. He tapped Hall of Storm Giants. Oh, Hall of Storm Giants came in tapped. Yeah, it cannot let you win, man. It's going to throw everything again at you to not let you win. There's Marauding Blight-Priest. I know, and I'm going to get mana. He's hit exactly, even having to discard 2 cards, and there's Xanthar. And there's Xanthar, guys. So, there is Xanthar. Oh, well, I can do this, though. He has a counterspell. He's got a counterspell. Yep. Can't make this up, folks. Can't make this up. Cannot make this stuff up, folks. He is going to get exactly what he needs to win. It's got to push. Look, the 3rd Mind Flayer. Yep. He's going to get exactly what he needs to win. Exactly what he needs to win. Every card. And I'm going to get mana. See? He had a negate of all things. A negate. Specifically just for removal. Come on, man. You kidding me with this? Come on. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, guys. Does this look normal? Did any of that look normal to you? I look like a normal game. Night Poncho. This is how every single deck has gone in the last 2 weeks. I do really well up front, and then I go on a streak up front, I kill it, and in the back end I get my ass kicked. It has done the exact same way. Like, it has done like clockwork. It puts me back to right where I started. I'll do one more, and I bet you I'll win it. I'll do one more, and I bet you I'll win it. You can't tell me that there's not some back end nonsense going on, man. Let's go to the regular play queue with a different deck. Let's refresh ourselves here. Truel. I know Truel, actually. I've played him before. I know that name. We'll keep that. There you go. And we concede. 50% win rate shenanigans, man. How far did I make it in ranked? I don't remember that season how far I made it, but I made it pretty far with my demons. They're not in the rotation proof anymore, so they're not rotation proof viable, but it's still a good deck. This is a good hand. It's all Golgari. It's all Golgari. Keep Arkua. I've had this exact same thing happen to me almost every single night I stream, where I start ripping at first, and as it goes, I get worse and worse. The deck falls apart. The draws don't come. I get bad mulligans. I've had the exact same thing happen to me almost every single time. It's been something to watch. Let's do that. Create a treasure token, adventure in the dungeon. I don't need to gain a life, so we're going to do Scry. I have literally not seen Tenured Inkcaster the whole night. It hasn't shown up the entire night. Darkbore Pathway, I'll take it. Right. Darkbore with the black. Do that. Push in. There we go. And we have Infuse with Vitality just in case he tries to hit removal. Which means we're probably going to be all over this guy. Yep, there you go. He wasn't getting anything. It was his turn to lose. Well, I mean, Hugh, yeah, she's expensive, but she's a fun endgame. I know she's not the smart play, but she's the fun play. We didn't see her the whole game. Damn near. So let's take a look under the hood here. I think we're done for right now. Really started ripping them up until the auto shuffler and the matchmaker said, bro, you gotta slow down. I think that Show of Confidence might not be the best choice. Maybe the play queue. Yeah, Ghast and Innkeeper and Orzhon Reef aren't on theme, so that's the problem. I kind of have this high end. I kind of want to pull off with Tenured Inkcaster. The idea is to attack with all these creatures that have 1/1 counters on them and really start ripping them up. So that's why it's Abzan Vamps. So maybe the play queue thing really does work. Rally the Ranks might not be a bad idea either. I might put that in instead of even Paladin. Even Paladin class might not be a bad idea. Rally would boost, but even Paladins would help. It would also help with protection off my turn too. So, yeah. Why don't we try one with Paladin and see if that works, huh? Let's do Pallies. Let's do Pallies in it, yeah. I like that. It's going to bring the curve down a little bit. And let's push it. Flunk has see, Pally popped right up, and we have a smooth curve. Flunk has saved me a few times, man. But maybe Mortality Spear is good too. I just kind of wanted to try out some new stuff that I don't normally play. Yeah, I know. I'm just kind of playing with stuff that I haven't done yet. Just playing around. It was a good hand. Yeah, it was a pretty good hand. I didn't get to my turn 2 off, but that's okay. I can do that. Spear is good, yeah. I might double up on the spear if you don't want to do Vitality. He might have a burn here. Let's see if he's got it. He might have a burn here. He might not think it's worth it. Or he's got too expensive. Okay, he's going to do that. All right. Shepherd of Aldergard. I am probably going to wait for him to rush in with this and hit him with Infuse. Or I'm going to push... Yeah, with the Branchloft, we can do white. Next. No attacks. And turn. Hey, Gaylord, what's up, my guy? How you doing? Well, when the Auto Shuffler and Matchmaker aren't teaming up to make sure we average out at 50% win rate, we're doing all right. I think it was actually a 4-streak win rate. We went 3-1, 1, and then we went like 2 down with absolutely getting our ass kicked. Like bad ass kicking. Balloon Sheep, what's up, my guy? Tangled Florahedron. Wow, he really hit those out. There we go. Now we're cooking with portals. Yep, that's what happens. Everybody is saying the exact same thing. If you go 3 or 4, you are going to get evened out. You're going to get averaged. I don't know if it's a back end thing. I don't know what it is exactly. It's gonna happen. You're gonna get averaged. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You cannot go 6, 7, 8 wins in a row anymore. Some of these guys going on 10 win streaks with. Yeah, it's trying to make you go for exactly 50%. It's trying to push you as hard as it can to 50%. Gobos you control get +1 in haste. Okay, he's going to rush in. So we're going to kill the Florahedron. Hopefully that won't backfire horribly. Alright, Sparring Regimen. Do Sparring Regimen. We'll do Academic Probation. No, I don't have the mana for Academic Probation. I gotta do Environmental Sciences. All right. I'm not sure why Battlecry is in there with no other goblins. I guess he just wants to push things down on the board. He is not going to attack. Good man. Good man. We're going to put that down. We're going to level up. And he's confused as to what happened. We're going to push that. So he's got to block with 2 creatures now. It's got to have to happen. Yeah. And I can soak up the hits. He could be running Maskwood. Yeah, it is possible, but we haven't seen it yet. Alright, so just as I said, Tenured Inkcaster is... we haven't seen her all night. She shows up for the clutch here. He's probably only got burn and not direct removal, and nothing is big enough to challenge me, especially my big blood researcher. I can hit Mortality Spear, which will end him. So, he's only got 1 card left. He's done. He's cooked. Absolutely, he's cooked. Paladin was a big help. I think that was a good draw. 2 damage to each opponent. He gets to put someone in his hand. Boof. Yeah, he's done. He is done, ladies and germs. Oh, Nullpriest. Oh, geez. Yeah. So, what do we want to do here? We want to go double strike. We want to hit double strike, or just want to hit Mortality Spear. Let's just do this, man. There you go. Good game, man. You're out of there, buddy. Got vampired to death. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes they get on your neck, and then you wake up and you're like, oh no, I'm a ghost. Alright. I went for the safe option, guys. I went for the heavy removal option. I wanted to get that bear out of there before something happened to me. So that's gonna be it, guys. I think naturally that the word of the day has to be, what does it have to be? What does the word of the day have to be? It has to be, I don't know, I feel like I'm repeating the word of the day, man. I really should compile these into a list. I guess it'll have to be drain. Drain. Until next time, guys, we had a great time with Abzan Vamps. We perfected it at the end there. I think Paladin was a perfect addition. I'll have to put a caveat at the beginning. Until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great.